the top 5 performing stocks in the S&P 500 for 2019. We're going to break them down. We're going to talk about what they are, and they all kind of came from, at least 4 of them, came from the same exact industry. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, you are now tuned into the Investor Show. As always, this is your gracious host, the Prince of Investing, Prince Dykes, coming to you guys and girls live, all the way from the beautiful state of Denver, Colorado. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment, and share button. And as always, I don't have a lot of time, and I definitely know you guys and girls don't have a lot of time, so we're going to jump straight into it. So 2019 S&P 500, for the people that are not aware, that's pretty much the top 500 companies in America. It is the benchmark of finance, meaning that it's the number one way that people gauge portfolios in the financial industry or whatnot. So if you want to know if your portfolio did good or bad last year, compare it to the S&P 500. You know, that's your benchmark. But without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Number one, you're looking right at it. AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. They make computer chips for a lot of our game consoles, a lot of computers and things like that. So AMD had a strong year last year, going up 150% to $53 billion in market capitalization. AMD, very strong return. Number two is the Lam Research Corporation. Lam Research Corporation went up 116% to $43 billion. And just like number one, AMD, it makes computer chips. It's part of its company. Falls down into that subconductors category. Number three, the KLA Corporation. KLA Corporation up 98% to market capitalization of $28 billion in 2019. And also, it is in the subconductors category as well. Now, to switch gears here a little bit, coming in at number 4 was Target. Target, we all familiar with Target. Pretty much, I did a video on this one last year in 2019, about Target versus Walmart. Whereas I chose Walmart. Walmart didn't have a bad year, but of course, it was no Target. But Target, and like I kind of said in that video, I knew that Target, it had more growth potential because it was kind of more volume. People liked it more. But you know, it's not a bad thing. But it did very well last year, going up 94% to $66 billion in market capitalization, making it number 4, and also the only one that broke the top 5, not in the same exact category. So shouts out to Target, and congratulations to all the investors in 2019 to Target. Number 5, I'm probably going to butcher this name, but bear with me. This is the QORVO, I think how you say that, Incorporated. And it's, again, it makes computer chips. So the top 5 companies, the only one that broke the top 5 that wasn't in the same industry was Target. All these companies fell into the S&P 500 technology sector. Technology was the strongest sector in the S&P 500. In the subsector of technology, it was subconductors. The subconductor industries, those computer chips that are making our phones, our tablets, our smartwatches, the chips that are going inside of our cars, our self-driving devices, all these little computer chips, they had a strong year in 2019, and it's making me look right into that industry. Even though it's not really big into my circle of competency, it's definitely on my radar. Subconductors had a very strong year. Technology had a very strong year in the S&P 500. So those are the top 500 companies. That's the top 500 sector, and that's the top 500 not subconductor. That's what it makes me want to say, but subcategory of technology, subconductor, subconductor, right? Semiconductors. Oh my goodness, tongue twister. Semiconductors was the strongest industry that we've seen in 2019. So congratulations to all those investors, and for the investors like myself who missed out, who didn't have any of those on their list, keep an eye out. Even though we know past performance is not a good indicator of future performance, but you know, who knows where the world is going? Well, we know where the world is going, to technology and things like that. So let's keep an eye on it. Take for what you know from it. 2019 overall great year for stocks. S&P 500 together, all by itself, was up about 28%. But the technology sector definitely was up about 50%. With the subconductor industry, you see it was pretty much everything almost just doubled, right? So until the next video, podcast, cartoon, or whatever else y'all see me do crazy around the globe, peace, be safe, I'm out.